YouTube, it's me, Claire Moy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications before you go. Matter of fact, I don't even want you to go. After this video, go check out some of my other videos so you can get to know me, and then subscribe and turn on your post notifications. If you are a oldie but a goodie, you already know I love you, I love you, I love you, mi amor. Now let's get right into this video. So, for those who don't know, I am a non-traditional college student. That means that after high school, I didn't directly go to college/university. I actually took a long break and then decided to get some higher education. Talking about non-traditional students and letting people know that we have options as far as going back to school or going to school is so important to me that I do have some notes written down so I don't get off track or forget everything that I want to say. Since I've been back in school, I have learned so much, and I feel like people around my age who would like to go back to college but they don't have the information, or maybe they feel like they just can't do it, they don't have the time, I want to tell you that there are so many resources out there for us. First things first, we have to stop thinking that we're the only non-traditional students, okay? According to the National Center for Education, 8.1 million students are over the age of 24. Now, I am in no shape or form trying to convince anyone that you need college or that you should go back to school. I'm not trying to do that at all. But all I'm trying to do is for people who are interested in going back to school, I want you to know that it's possible. Now, I don't want to fool with you. I want you to understand that it will be challenging going back to school in your 30s, especially now that you have multiple obligations that you're juggling. Okay, it's gonna be hard, but once you get over that hurdle and enroll into school, you're gonna be so excited, you're gonna be so happy, you're gonna be so motivated and inspired, you're gonna be proud of yourself, and it's gonna last for a really, really long time. You're gonna be able to ride that motivation train for a really, really long time, especially when you're constantly getting A's and you feel like you're just bulldozing through your classes, you're feeling good. That's gonna last for a long time. But then it's gonna get harder. At least this is what I've been through, okay? It's gonna start to get harder, and you're gonna start doubting yourself. Those nasty thoughts of, can I even do this? Am I too old? Is gonna slip back into your mind, baby. And I call those days doubting days. And because of everything I've been through with depression, I'm able to, because I want to be better, because I'm getting better, I pay a lot of attention to things that trigger me. Like, I can see the depression buzz coming from a mile away, and I start doing things in order to stop it from coming over here. The days where I don't want to get out of bed, where my brain is making legit excuses as to why I don't want to go to class or why I shouldn't go to class, I call those days doubting days. And you're going to get them. And they're more important than any exciting, motivational, inspirational day you can have. Because the only thing stopping you from getting your degree, from earning your degree, is those doubting days. The days that you get out of bed and do what you have to do no matter how you feel, those are the days that really count. Those are the days that will show you how much you're willing to work for what you want. And there are so many people who earn their degrees later in life, okay? Before college, you know, they lived their life, they traveled the world, they had their first career, they chilled, they had kids and a family, who knows? But there are many reasons why people go to school later in life. And I went on the internet and I did some research, and I was like, oh, all of y'all went to school later in life? I thought it was really cool. For instance, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, he went to school later in life and he was like 40 years old. He earned his degree. And then there is Venus Williams, you know, the tennis player. She also went to school later in life and earned her degree when she was 35. And then this one had me because I was like, you don't even need to go back to school. Well, none of them needed to go back to school because they're all successful in their own way. But the fact that they still felt that education was important, I think that was really cool. And then you have Steven Spielberg. He earned his degree at the age of 55. I thought that was pretty cool that he went back and earned his degree 33 years after dropping out. So, and then of course you have your single mothers who go back to school. And I met this girl in class. She works at the bank, and her job is, she works at Chase Bank actually, and her job is paying for her to go back to school, so that way she can earn more money with them, so she can get a higher position. And you know, there's a lot of companies that you can work for, and they will pay for you to go back to school, and you can earn more money. So that's a really, really good reason to go back to school if you're thinking about it. Anyways, universities and colleges understand that non-traditional students need a different type of support from students who just got out of high school. We done had a huge age gap. That's just a whole lot of life happened between that, and we just need a different type of support. For example, Columbia University School of General Studies, they have an entire program geared to non-traditional students. So again, if you're thinking about going to school, y'all, the support is out there. People know we done had a life to live, and now we're here. You will definitely have an up and down road as a non-traditional student. But the cool thing about that is, due to our age, we already know that life is not smooth sailing and it's going to be a bumpy road. So just expect that. Know that you can do it. Know that there are a lot of resources out there for us. So if you are someone interested in going back to school, do your thing. Okay, you only have one life to live, okay? With that being said, yeah, I am going to go. 1, I'm hungry. 2, I got homework, okay? And I will see you all in my next video. Make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Bye.